reached, we know it will need to be a strong contract so that we can continue to provide high quality care.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, MultiCare Yakima Memorial working to reach new contracts with two major insurers, with a deadline looming and patients watching closely. Plus, one person is arrested after an hours-long standoff in central Kennewick today. What police are saying tonight. Later, we are learning more about a plane crash at the Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco, why it could have been much worse. Stacy?
Partly cloudy skies and warm temperatures to start off the month of June. What can you expect this first week? I'll tell you more. The News at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Hope you had a good weekend. Happy June. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy is anchoring Good Morning Northwest. First at 6 o'clock, MultiCare Yakima Memorial Hospital is working to strike a new deal with two of the largest insurance companies in the area. New at 6, our Caleb Sipkovitz tells you what the contracts mean and what could happen if a deal is not struck.
Less than a month after its current agreement expired, officials say that patients can continue using Regence Blue Shield insurance plans at the MultiCare Yakima Memorial Hospital.
We are pleased to continue our partnership so that we can deliver high quality care. The previous agreement expired on May 10th, and we're happy to note that all those visits will be treated as in-network since that time.
Regence is one of the Yakima Valley's most prominent commercial insurers, but the hospital is still working to sign a new contract with another major company, Premera Blue Cross. The two groups are extending their current contract until June 30th in order to make sure that patients aren't affected as negotiations continue. Both parties say that they hope to get a deal done as soon as possible. In an email sent to Apple Valley News Now, a spokesperson from Premera says there are still real differences for the two sides to work through, but the extension provides more time and space to continue negotiating and work towards an agreement.
So whatever agreement we reach, we know it will need to be a strong contract so that we can continue to provide high quality care and expand services in the region to all of our patients.
These contracts are key to reducing care costs for patients. Healthcare and insurance companies need to have contracts in order for patients to use their plans. MultiCare says that it's too early to tell if it will be able to reach a deal with Premera before the extension is up. I'm also told that it's too early to tell if the two sides will agree on another extension if needed. Caleb Sipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Regence adds that its deal with MultiCare has been verbally agreed on, and the two parties are working to finalize it in writing. New at 6 tonight.
All right, everybody, let's do this.
Washington State is taking new steps to support women experiencing menopause in the workplace. Today, Governor Ferguson signed an executive order directing state agencies to expand support and accommodations for employees going through menopause and perimenopause. The order calls for new guidance and training for employers, including options like flexible work policies and improved workplace comfort measures.
And today's executive order builds on that same principle. Menopause is a natural stage of life that millions of women experience, yet it has remained largely invisible in workplace policy and practice.
In my early 40s, I experienced heavy periods to the point where I couldn't leave my home.
State officials say the goal is to keep experienced workers in the labor force by reducing barriers that can impact health and job performance. Before we get to the rest of tonight's headlines, let's talk weather. Temps are warming up as it's a new week. First Alert Stacy Lee in our weather center now with a look.
That's right. Hey, Austin, welcome to June 1st. We're not going to be on the temperature roller coaster so much this week. Well, for most of it anyway. Live look outside in Yakima tonight. A few clouds, though, today, which has been keeping us a little bit cool. But actually, our temperatures are right about our average. 79 degrees right now. Feels like of 77. So a nice evening in the Yakima Valley. Winds are light between 12 and 8 to 10 miles per hour through the region. So not bad. Temperatures nice and warm again. Our average this time of year is right around 80 degrees, and that's where pretty much everybody is today. Now, the cold front that was over our area over the weekend is shifting to the east. It's sitting over Montana. That's where it's heading today. Temperatures tonight, very, very pleasant, down in the 50s and 60s, so it gets real comfortable a little bit later on. No chances of rain, even though we do see the cloud cover out there, so don't worry, we're staying nice and dry. But tomorrow, temperatures are going to gradually start to boost up. We're going to start seeing middle 80s, and those winds will pick up, especially in Hermiston, Pendleton, Tri-Cities area in the afternoon. So partly cloudy and cool tonight. Warming trend begins. Mountain showers and breezy winds are going to make their way through on Wednesday, and we're going to cool down with a windy weekend ahead. What to expect for all our graduation parties coming up, I'll tell you more. Austin.
A Kennewick man under arrest after officials say he violated a court order and hid from police. It all started right around 10 a.m. at a home off of 4th Avenue after the home's landlord says the man, who he says he has a restraining order against, entered the area. And when police got to the scene, the man ran inside and would not come out.
Due to the call and the circumstances surrounding it, we requested other resources to eventually take the male into the custody with the use of a search warrant.
Kennewick police say that the man is in custody for violating the order and obstructing and resisting arrest. 2 people are okay after their plane flipped over after landing on the runway at Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco. Airport officials say the Cessna touched down but flipped on its side and then onto the roof before coming to a stop. Fire officials, fresh from airport training, say this crash had no fuel leaks, helping the scene stay fire-free.
Just due to the nature of aircraft fuel, that's one of our first concerns, obviously, and in this case, our ARF truck arrived expecting that. We always do, and they arrived with no fire visible and no fuel leak.
What caused the plane to flip remains under investigation. Now to Richland, where police responded to a 2-vehicle crash at George Washington Way and Fowley Street late this morning. It sure did back up a lot of traffic. Officers say the collision was reported just after 11:15 and involved a white pickup traveling southbound on George Washington Way and a green pickup heading eastbound on Fowley Street. The driver of the green truck was taken to Cadillac Regional Medical Center with injuries. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. Staying in Richland, where the city is expanding access to life-saving equipment. But the goal isn't just to add its 7th AED location, but to empower everyday people to act before first responders arrive. A new AED Save Station has been installed and unveiled at Badger Mountain Community Park, one of the city's busiest recreation areas. Richland Fire and EMS say sudden cardiac arrest can happen anywhere, and survival rates drop dramatically with every minute that passes without CPR or defibrillation.
For every minute that goes by that CPR is not performed and an AED isn't used, your chance of survival goes down 10%. So statistically, after 10 minutes, you would have a 0% chance of survival.
The station is available around the clock and is designed to be used by anyone, even without medical training. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Coming up, our Jake Gable introduces us to one of the newest drivers competing in this year's Water Follies race. Also,
first of all, thrilled to join you and the organization.
Bill Gates' ex-wife is now a member of the Seattle Kraken. The history-making news still ahead. And here's a live picture from Yakima. Stacy returns with a full look at your new work week. First alert weather forecast. Stay right here.
Here's your reminder about the Working Families Tax Credit, a refund of up to $1,330 back for all qualified workers in Washington, not just families. Get help at www.workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Bath Planet brings life back to your bathroom with expert remodeling, custom designs, fast installation. And right now, save $1,000. Call for a free estimate today. 509-851-0669.
Man, I love this place. But when my dry AMD progressed to geographic atrophy, or GA, I was worried I'd be seeing less of it. My retina specialist told me that Izervay protects healthy retinal cells longer and is proven to slow GA.
Slow it down, get GA going slower.
Which could help me see what I love for longer.
Izervay, get GA going slower.
Izervay is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam.
With Izervay, I'm taking action to slow my GA, and seeing him out there means everything to me.
Ask your retina specialist how you could help preserve your vision longer with Izervay.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
This is real life. This is also real life for those who shopped at Fred's Appliance. At Fred's Appliance, we don't do gimmicks, just clean laundry and everyday low prices. Right now, all laundry is on sale. From GE, LG, Maytag, and more. Save big on top load and front load washers and dryers. We're here whenever you need us. Shop the largest supply of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. Only at your local Fred's Appliance.
Did you know your choice of toothpaste is as important to gum health as brushing and flossing? Try Crest Gum Detoxify. It penetrates gum pockets to eliminate the trapped plaque that brushing can't reach for healthier gums in just 2 weeks. Try Crest.
Vance has been keeping homes comfortable since 1986. We've got you covered for heating, cooling, and electric. We do it all. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Washington workers, you can get a refund of up to $1,330 back on taxes paid last year. See if you qualify and learn how to apply at www.workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbert. Only one station. Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Thanks for staying with us. One of the world's most influential business leaders, is joining the Seattle Kraken ownership group and its umbrella organization, One Roof Sports and Entertainment.
Melinda, welcome to the Kraken Locker Room in Climate Pledge Arena. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here, Sam.
I'm really thrilled to have you join the ownership group.
Yeah, One Roof Sports and Entertainment announced that Melinda French Gates will become a minority investor pending approval from the NHL. The move pairs French Gates with Kraken majority owner Samantha Holloway, one of the few women serving as a principal owner in the NHL. The announcement also comes as Holloway continues efforts to bring the NBA back to Seattle. Hydroplanes took to the Columbia River this past weekend for spring testing ahead of the annual Water Follies. New at 6, our Jake Gable highlights one of the drivers looking to make their mark.
The 61st annual Tri-City Water Follies is approaching, with races beginning in late July. Spring testing for the races just took place this past weekend. For some, this is a newer experience. Just ask bucket list racing driver Dylan Runny, who has raced on the Columbia River just once before.
Last time I raced out here was in 2023. I was driving for Miss Madison and the Home Street Boat.
Others in the field have just a little bit more experience than him. For instance, Dave Vilwalk has the most wins in the over century-long history of hydroplane racing. He's been racing for longer than Runny has been alive. Runny joined the Bucket List Racing team this year and is looking forward to racing on the Columbia again.
This is a super fast course here in Tri-Cities, so really enjoyable from a driver's perspective, but also just great fans out here. So really enjoyed the engagement and everyone cheers on the shoreline here. But just great competition. You know, this year is going to be a ton of boats, great competition, fast course, so it should make for a good show.
The boat and race team took last year off, making testing out the waters extra important as they fine-tuned the boat to get ready for competition.
New driver, new team, refreshed boat, so we're going to be really shaking things down, starting to get comfortable here as a new team, and start to see what the boat's capable of as we go into the season.
Race teams have about a month to prepare for the season, which will start off in Madison, Indiana on 4th of July weekend. Reporting in Kennewick, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Alrighty, Jake. Race testing took place all day on Saturday. And as for the Tri-Cities, fans will have to wait until the water follies take place from July 24th to July 26th.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And the river looked nice out there, nice and calm. We just saw the cruise ship leave port. Nice evening, although a little overcast, right? Temperatures, though, are pleasant, 79 degrees. Winds are nice and light at 5 miles per hour. Humidity at 20%. Temperatures around the area all hovering just right around 80 degrees this afternoon. So looking good. Temperatures right about the average. Cloud cover, well, it's this low-level system moving out, but it is bringing some cloud cover in our region. But don't worry, that's going to clear out. We'll have a nice ridge of high pressure developing over the next couple of days. Now, there is a pretty good system brewing out in the Pacific. Most of that is going to miss us. However, there is a slight chance of these showers moving through the area on Wednesday. So pretty brief. Most of it will stay in the Cascades or the Blue Mountains, but we could see a stray shower or thunderstorm in our lower elevations. Then get ready. The winds are going to pick back up not only on Wednesday, but Friday and Saturday as we head into this big weekend. Lots of activities outside, barbecues, all the weather's looking pretty pleasant for that overall. Tonight, 40s and 50s, so nice and comfortable sleeping temperatures, looking good out there. Our highs are going to stay in the 70s and 80s over the next week, so that is good news as well. We've got a ridge of high pressure, as I mentioned. That's going to start bringing those above average temperatures, and we're thinking about 5, 6, 7 degrees above average. Not a huge increase, but a little bit higher than our normal of 80 degrees. So tomorrow in the Kittitas Valley, look for temperatures in the upper 70s, 78 for Ellensburg, 78 in Cle Elum. In the Yakima Valley will be 82 in Yakima, 84 in Sunnyside, 83 in Grandview. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, looking at 83 in Prosser, 81 in Connell, 84 Tri-Cities. And the foothills of the Blues, 80 in Walla Walla, Pilot Rock and Pendleton, Heppner also 80 degrees. So good looking forecast. Tomorrow's going to be nice. Now Wednesday's that transitional day where we have a slight chance of stray showers or thunderstorms. The winds are going to kind of linger, especially in the Kittitas Valley, right on through the weekend, with a slight chance of a stray shower on Saturday. More than likely, again, that'll stay in the mountains, but we'll keep a close eye on that. 10% chance of rain on Saturday in the Yakima area as well, with a slight chance of showers on Wednesday. Temperatures, though, looking pretty good. Not so up and down like they were last week. We're going to stay in the 80s through Friday in the Tri-Cities, and then cooling down slightly with some breezy winds picking up on Saturday and Sunday. In Hermiston, also 80s, cooling to the upper 70s Thursday, Friday. A little bit cooler on Saturday, 71. Nice looking temps, so overall. And in Walla Walla, 80-degree temperatures through Wednesday and a little bit cooler into the weekend. But overall, if you have any outdoor plans, there's lots of graduations, graduation parties, photo shoots, weddings. It's looking pretty good for all of that.
Yeah.
The wind, though, that's
bummer. Really it.
Just use that Gorilla Tape.
Yeah, and I know we did the Cystic Fibrosis Week walk on Saturday.
It was beautiful.
The weather was perfect.
It was gorgeous.
Cooperated.
We overdressed. We were like, oh, okay, we shouldn't have brought.
I know. Yeah, it was chilly early on, but then it warmed up. So,
yep.
All right, and we'll have more on that coming up in our 6:30 half hour. In the meantime, coming up next here on the news at 6.
K9 Buck, the partner to 20 King 73, assigned to the Springfield Area Command, is completing his final tour of duty today.
Yeah, saying goodbye to a popular K9 officer in Oregon. That's next, and check this out.
I know you all have a few concerns.
My internet is too fast.
That's good.
Why aren't they forcing me to sign a contract? Is it me?
Yeah, and I'm saving too much money by switching.
My install was too quick and painless.
Now my connection is the most stable thing in my life.
What's Zipley's endgame here?
I'm sure there's an explanation.
I feel like my world is crumbling.
Calm down. Folks, who threw that? Did that have sprinkles?
Zipley Fiber, starting as low as $50 per month with no strings attached.
Criminy. Your plants, how'd you get them to grow like this?
I started banking with ICCU.
ICCU?
Yeah, I should have switched a long time ago. Credit union with service and technology like theirs is just better. I can do everything in the app and talk to an actual human being on video chat.
Hi.
And that made your plants grow like crazy?
You tell me.
Everything you need for your banking and everything you love about a credit union. ICCU. Life's greener here.
Man, these people act like they've never seen $1 million before.
Well, it is pretty amazing.
I wish it was the end of the year already.
Why?
So it could come to Papa. I'm building a special room for it.
You should probably win it first.
Retinal scanner on the door.
Setting yourself up for disappointment.
Okay, you're right, you're right. What do you suppose zigzaggy lasers go for?
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through July 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when paired with an eligible Daikin ductless system at Bruce Heating and Air.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
If you're seeing this ad, then it must mean two things. It's my 75th anniversary, and you're getting 2 tacos for 75 cents. Happy 75th anniversary to me. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. Get 2 tacos for 75 cents. In-app only June 2nd.
Welcome to Doc in the Box.
Incoming dishes. Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Welcome back, everybody. Time to check this out. After years of helping solve crimes across Oregon, a very special canine is hanging up his leash.
Canine Buck, the partner to 20 King 73, assigned to the Springfield Area Command, is completing his final tour of duty today.
Buck, Oregon's first conservation canine, officially retired this week after nearly 7 years of service. Since being deployed in 2018, Buck responded to 184 investigations and took part in more than 150 community outreach events. Officials say his work helped recover critical evidence in wildlife crime cases, as well as homicide and major assault investigations. An alarming sound near the Boston area over the weekend. Yeah, this was Saturday. A resident outside the Boston city caught it on her home security camera. The explosive sound sent law enforcement scrambling, concerned about what caused it. Well, tonight, the U.S. Geological Survey says it was a sonic boom caused by a meteor. The American Meteor Society says it was about 3 feet wide, and a few people reported seeing a brief fireball in the sky. There are no reports of anything striking the ground, but experts say any debris likely landed in the ocean. Everyone else is signing off, but we are just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Coming up, the Yakima Police Department holding their annual awards ceremony. From Officer of the Year to Rookie of the Year, we'll tell you who is on top. That's what you'll see ahead in our 6:30 half hour, plus Stacey Lee's tracking your first alert weather forecast. Don't go anywhere.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I think kindness and understanding are probably the two big ones that I try to bring to my dental practice. I see dental care evolving to be more of a holistic approach, looking at the whole body as opposed to just the mouth, just the teeth, looking at the person as a whole. I'm really excited to be a part of that because I feel like that's how we should be approaching all aspects of medicine. I work 2 days a week in here. The rest of the time, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I feel like coming in here is my break for my kids. They're amazing, but this gives me a chance to have adult conversations with people and I guess flex a different muscle.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
You don't need to drop a ton of cash to make your home look like $1 million. You just need to hit up the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Shop top brands like Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Borkhold or Amish, and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Score doorbuster deals before they're gone. And with 60 months no interest, it's easy to refresh any or every room in your home. Amazing selection, quality designs, stylish looks. But hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Now at McDonald's, get more value on whatever you're getting next when you order from the under $3 menu.
On the court, there's only one MVP. And in the showers, my MVP is Olay Intensely Hydrating Body Wash. With 10 times the moisturizers, it's my skin's best defense against dryness. For my best skin game, on and off the court, it's only Olay.
Zevo is 5 times more attractive to flies, working 24/7 to kill 99.9% of bugs trapped, with no odor and no mess.
Hi, I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you could save big with up to $3,200 in utility and cool cash rebates available this spring. At Total Energy Management, we will ensure your house is the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
Are you ready to revolutionize your career in digital advertising? Join Morgan Murphy's dynamic team at Apple Valley News Now, where innovation meets opportunity. At Apple Valley News Now, we're leading the charge in connected television and digital sales, helping local businesses thrive in today's growing and evolving market. If you're passionate about digital solutions and driving revenue growth, we want to hear from you. Check us out now at morganmurphymedia.com/current-openings to begin your journey.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, questions remain in Longview after last week's deadly blast. This comes as a benefit concert is planned for tomorrow. Plus, Walla Walla School, they are getting a boost to help turn sunshine into savings. This for their electric bus fleet. Those stories and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. I am Austin Reed. Just before 6:30 on this Monday. It's June the 1st as well. 6 months into 2026. I guess it'll officially hit at the end of this month. But yeah, Stacey Lee, we saw some cloud cover move in today.
Yeah, a little bit cloudy after a really nice weekend, right? It was nice and cool. So a few clouds hanging around. We're not seeing any rain. In fact, sprinklers are going at Dust Devil Stadium tonight, so that's good. 79 degrees. It's pretty pleasant out there. Humidity low at 20%. Our sunset officially at 8:41. Winds have been nice. They've picked up just a little bit here in Connell and Tri-Cities, a little bit breezier than it was just about an hour ago. But the temperatures are just hovering under 80 degrees for most of the viewing area. Now the cold front is moving out. That's what's pulling some of those clouds through our region. It's going to get a little bit cold across Montana tomorrow. Next 12 hours in our area looking really good, nice and pleasant. Temperatures dropping down into the 50s for our overnight lows. Tomorrow, temperatures rising just a few degrees, 0 chances of precip, some breezier winds in the afternoon. Our bigger, most active weather day this week anyway is going to be Wednesday, where we'll have some slight chances of rain, but you'll see those winds picking up as this system slides through. Temperatures, though, will still be nice and warm in the 70s and the 80s. So a little cloudy and cool tonight. Our warming trend begins tomorrow. Mountain showers and breezy winds on Wednesday. Cooler and windy for the weekend. I'll tell you what to expect coming up. Austin.
The names of more victims of last Tuesday's deadly chemical tank rupture in Longview continue to circulate on social media, while friends and family arrange more fundraisers to try and help victims' families in the only way that many know how. And over the weekend, the 9th and final body was recovered, bringing the official death toll to 11. New at 6:30, Celine Stevens brings us more.
Javier Sanchez was friends with Braden Finkus, who worked at the Nippon Dynawave Packaging Company.
One of the most selfless individuals you'll ever meet.
Finkus and his partner Caitlin were going to get married and had a trip to Italy coming up in 2 weeks.
We don't have closure yet. I think for us is, a struggle of what's exactly happening.
Finkus is one of the 9 who remain missing after Tuesday morning's deadly chemical tank rupture.
It was just such an unexpected situation that you just never expect to go to work and not come home, especially in the manner that, all of that happened.
As the days go by, the pain only increases for the community.
It's just heartbreaking. The families, it's just everybody knows everybody in this little community, and we all love each other, and we're just all praying for the families.
For some, prayer is what's giving them hope.
The mill is a very important part of our community, and everybody knows everybody. And I think even if you don't know anyone, I didn't know anyone personally, but we're all still really affected because it's a tight-knit community.
For many of those involved in the church, they know of fellow church members who were lost in this tragedy.
We've been able to see online again the various churches who are saying, so-and-so went to my church and this person went to my church, and the grief that comes along with that.
Angel Heron with the nonprofit Love in the Name of Christ did not lose anybody in Tuesday morning's incident, but she has family that's now a part of the cleanup effort.
A family member of mine works for CCS, Cowlitz Clean Sweep, and he's there aiding in the cleanup, which is also very frightening for his wife and all his daughters.
She worries about his physical and mental well-being.
He showed up after work and he said it's pretty gruesome. It's very sad for him, very stoic, and it's very emotional for him. He's a soft-hearted guy, and he loves people, and it's really affecting him.
That was Celine Stevens reporting. Meanwhile, the Longview community is set to host a benefit concert tomorrow for the families of the victims of the disaster. The show at the historic Columbia Theater for the Performing Arts will feature Nashville-based country music singer Court Carpenter, who grew up in the Southwest Washington area. Dakota Robbins from Toledo, Washington, will also be performing. Other news tonight, the Pasco Fire Department knocked down this RV fire early this morning. The call for help came in just before 2 on Gray Avenue. After the fire was out, firefighters searched the RV, which was being used as a home. No one was inside at the time. Investigators say the cause remains under investigation, but fire officials say RV fires are fairly common and often involve electrical issues.
We really would recommend that you utilize the RV's primary electrical system as it's intended and plugged into a normal RV outlet. we really do not recommend using extension cords.
Deputy Chief Harkins says he also wants to remind RV owners to properly maintain propane systems and shut them off when unattended. Now to Yakima, where the police department hosted its 2026 annual awards ceremony late last week. The event honors outstanding departmental and community achievements. A major highlight of the event was Officer Mark McKinney and K-9 ASCO being awarded for the Medal of Honor and for their courage and dedication. This year's Officer of the Year was given to Detective Eric Horbatko. Yakima Mayor Matt Brown was in attendance, along with Yakima City Manager Vicki Baker.
Congratulations to each of the awardees.
The first one is to our homicide detectives who are killing it, which is kind of a funny way to put that, because they have a solve rate, and that includes our forensic team, our cold case folks who are helping them. I think they got 80% last year, which is just unheard of.
We also want to take a moment to remember those who have served before us and are no longer with us.
A number of officers were awarded for the Life Saving Award. Community Service Officer of the Year went to Nikki Sandino. Rookie of the Year award was given to Officer Ariano Hernandez. Walla Walla Public Schools is receiving state funding to help power its electric bus fleet with solar energy. New at 6:30, our William Albert spoke with district officials about how the project could lower costs and support long-term operations.
Walla Walla Public Schools was recently awarded more than $600,000 through the Washington State Department of Commerce Clean Energy Grant Program, partially funded through the Climate Commitment Act. The funding will allow the district to install a new solar array system at the Southeast Washington Transportation Cooperative, helping supply power to the district's existing electric bus charging infrastructure.
Last summer, we expanded our fleet to 18. So just about half of our fleet is electric.
District officials say much of that growth came after receiving previous funding to transition part of the district's diesel fleet to electric. While district leaders say the move supports cleaner transportation options,
we do save approximately 2/3 to or 1/3 to a half of our operation costs from diesel to electric. So that's definitely advantageous. And then also, diesel buses have a lot of different components, filters, and all these things that need constant replacement and maintenance. Moving to electric, those buses don't need those pieces.
District officials said the new solar array will be installed on top of the transportation facility's existing bus shelter and will feed power into the current charging system used for the district's electric fleet. Leaders say the facility was originally designed with the possibility of adding solar.
It was designed to potentially put solar panels on it at some point. So that was part of the plan. And like I said, really trying to drive down our operational costs is important to us. You can see a lot of districts across the state are really struggling with finances, and we are not immune to that.
Jeffrey says the installation has not yet started, but the district hopes to begin working during summer break.
So we really always try to capitalize on summer. The buses aren't as busy in the summer. We do have things going on, but there's not as much traffic moving in and out of the bus barn.
Walla Walla Public Schools says the project is designed to help lower long-term costs while continuing to invest in cleaner transportation options for students. In Walla Walla, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
District officials say installation of the solar panels is expected to be complete before the start of the next school year. From Walla Walla to the Tri-Cities, Kennewick city leaders say replacing the aging Kenneth Sear Memorial Pool is becoming a top priority. The city says the project is now a key part of their long-term civic center planning efforts, which also include a new city hall and fire station. Early design work is underway with city leaders exploring options, including a covered pool and potential partnerships with the Kennewick School District.
We know the Kenneth Sierra pool needs to be redone. It's aged out of its useful life. So we are looking at where that should be located on the master plan.
The city says they hope to use reserve funding to help move the pool project forward, while bonding would likely be needed for other major capital projects across the city. Iran has suspended talks with the U.S. in protest of Israel's military action in Lebanon. That's according to Iranian state media. This comes after President Trump this weekend sent back changes to a proposed deal to extend an existing ceasefire. All the while, the two countries continue to trade strikes. Lee Waldman has the latest.
Iran has suspended talks with the United States in protest over Israel's strikes in Lebanon, semi-official Iranian state media has reported. The Iranian foreign minister posting on social media, a ceasefire between Iran and the United States constitutes without any ambiguity a comprehensive ceasefire across all fronts, including Lebanon. Any violation of the ceasefire on one front shall be considered a violation of it across all fronts.
I think Israel is very intent on making sure that diplomacy between Iran and the U.S. is not fruitful.
The Israeli prime minister instructed the Israeli military to strike a Lebanese suburb that is a Hezbollah stronghold. Those plans were coordinated with the U.S., an Israeli source told CNN. U.S. Central Command said Monday it had successfully intercepted 2 Iranian ballistic missiles targeting American forces based in Kuwait and conducted what it called self-defense strikes on the Iranian military infrastructure over the weekend.
They do have their missile capabilities restored. They are a threat. They still have some air defense capabilities, but they're a bigger threat to our allies.
President Donald Trump had sent back changes to a proposed deal with Iran, officials said, insisting on tougher language about Iran's nuclear commitments and its pledge to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. In a Truth Social post, Trump claimed Iran really wants to make a deal, and it will be a good one for the USA and those that are with us. I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
Coming up next.
I'm gaining weight. I'm staying healthy.
Thousands of dollars raised for people living with cystic fibrosis. We are bringing you a recap of this year's Great Strides Walk in Richland. And Stacy returns with a look at your full First Alert forecast. Are clouds in our future? We'll tell you next.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Don't sweat the technique.
When kids start making money, Chase has expert bankers and smart tools to help them manage it.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
At the Pacific Campus, our medical care for seniors is built with intention. We take time, we listen, we create personalized plans designed for strength, clarity, and longevity. And because your care is inside the PC, wellness isn't separate from your healthcare. It's part of it. Membership isn't required, but many choose it to stay active and connected. Call, text, or stop by. We're always here for you. Your fourth quarter matters. Let's play it strong.
When you need longer-lasting body pain relief, try Aleve. Just one dose of Aleve provides pain relief for up to 12 hours from all types of body pain. Aleve, longer-lasting body pain relief.
Ready to shake up your dining experience? Legends Casino Hotel has something for every taste. At Lucky Shots Coffee Bar, it's more than just coffee. Frothy lattes, bold espressos, hearty sandwiches, desserts, and more. Lucky Shots has a winning hand of flavors any time of the day. Join us for our full-service menu, or dive into our legendary seafood buffet every Thursday, including our amazing salad bar. All you can eat for only $49. Explore the newly updated food court with so many choices to satisfy your craving. At Fortune's, savor a customized crab boil fit for a king, queen, or joker with all the extras. Try the crab boil with one of our specialty sauces. Big enough to share, but don't be slow with your fork. This is good eating. Burger lovers, head to Legendary Burgers. Try the Mount Adams or go classic with fries and a Huckleberry shake. Craving pizza, pasta, and more? Creations has you covered. And after that custom-made pizza pie, don't forget dessert. You just gotta try our house-made cannoli. For authentic Mexican-style cooking, Madre's Mexican Kitchen is a must. With fresh homemade tortillas and savory sauces, you will not be disappointed. Try our enchiladas, street tacos, or something new to you. Madre's is sure to bring it home. Whether you're here to dine or unwind, Legends Casino Hotel has a world of exciting flavors waiting for you. Bring your appetite, your friends and family, and let the culinary journey begin.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
It was a big day of community support in Richland as hundreds came together for the annual Great Strides Walk and Run, benefiting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and the research.
At one point, I was taking 6 medications a day, and I was doing respiratory therapy twice a day.
19 teams and more than 170 participants took part in Saturday's event at Howard Amon Park. Organizers say the fundraiser brought in more than $60,000 to support research and care for people living with cystic fibrosis. Attendees living with the rare genetic disease say events like Great Strides have helped drive major medical advances, turning what was once a childhood diagnosis with a short life expectancy into a condition many people now manage well into adulthood.
Honestly, it doesn't even feel like I have cystic fibrosis because all I do is take Trikafta and enzymes before I eat, and I can do anything. Like, I play sports.
So when I was 1 month old, I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. And ever since, I have been living with it, and I have been working hard trying to push through everything that comes through my way.
Now, I too was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at a young age, and I had the honor of serving as this year's MC along with Andrew, who you just saw. Apple Valley News Now was also a proud sponsor and hosted a walk team.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a live look outside in Ellensburg tonight. It's been pretty mild, a little cloudy there as well, a little overcast all through the area. 73 with a feels like temp of 75, humidity at 26%, sunset at 8:41. Temps are pretty pleasant. The coolest spot though is Ellensburg, 79, closer to 80 for the rest of our viewing area, 76 right now in Walla Walla. All right, clouds are coming from this low pressure system's moving off to the east. That's the cold front we've been dealing with, and it's shoveling down some clouds into our area. We're not really seeing any precip out of that. When will we see some precip? Possibly on Wednesday. Let's zoom into Wednesday, and we do have a system brewing out on the Pacific that is going to bring some showers in, mainly to the west side. Cascades will probably eat up most of the moisture, but we could see a stray shower or even a thunder shower move through the region, so be aware of that. Winds will also pick up as that system moves through on Wednesday, and those winds are going to linger into Friday and Saturday for the weekend. So a little bit of active weather here and there, but a lot more calm than we were last week. Overnight lows tonight, pretty comfortable, 40s and 50s all through the region. I like that. Your daytime highs, 70s and 80s for the next 7 days. So again, staying pretty average. Now, we're going to see temperatures climb just slightly above average here in the Pacific Northwest. That cold air moves off to the east for the next couple of days, and you'll see temperatures just like this in the Kittitas Valley, just under 80 degrees for tomorrow with light winds at 8 miles per hour. In the Yakima Valley tomorrow, lower to middle 80s, and winds from the east northeast at 9 miles an hour. A little bit breezier in the Columbia Basin, but still very pleasant. We'll see middle 80s here, and along the foothills of the Blues, slightly bigger wind gusts in the afternoon, around 20 miles an hour, with temperatures hovering right around 80 degrees. Good looking forecast. Here's that 7-day planner. There's that little blip as it comes through. It'll cool things down with a cold front kind of lingering into the weekend. Temperatures actually dropping down in Ellensburg in the 60s and staying there through Sunday, but then we'll start to warm back up as we finish off the first week of June. Yakima looking pretty pleasant, staying in the 70s for most of the weekend, and again warming back up first part of next week. Nice looking weather in the Tri-Cities also, with a slight chance of some showers, but mostly going to see some gusty to breezy winds and probably going to stay pretty dry here in the Columbia Basin. Hermiston staying mostly dry as well, with those gusty to breezy winds picking up Friday and Saturday. And for Walla Walla, some breezy to gusty winds, but overall just a nice, kind of nice. I feel calm this week now. Last week, not calm.
Right, yeah.
This week, calm.
We'll take it.
So, yeah.
Coming up next, watch parties. The lineup has been announced. Where to go to check out Yakima's FIFA World Cup fan zones next.
The secret to success is always something like hang in there, embrace the hustle.
No pain, no gain.
But at Denver Mattress, we believe the best way to get ahead is to start ahead with a great night's sleep on a Purple mattress. Soft and firm in all the right places, the Gel Flex Grid keeps you cool all night long. And right now, save up to $1,900 on select mattress and base bundles, or check out the Consumer Reports recommended Doctor's Choice Plush. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect purple.
Here in the quiet suburbs, wild Mustangs mark their territory, often near the mailbox. Sometimes in Gary's hydrangeas. And this month, the herd grows by one.
It's Northern Quest's $100,000 highway horsepower giveaway. Play daily with your Camus Rewards card to enter, earn 4 times entries every Tuesday, and get ready to assert your cul-de-sac dominance in a brand new Mustang. The highway horsepower giveaway, only at Northern Quest.
Another day, same pain, same meds, same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
Don't sweat the technique.
How much for what? 11.
When kids start making money,
Who's next?
Chase can help them figure out how to manage it with smart tools and guidance from expert bankers.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open. Eh? Need some.
That's good for kids and good for parents. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. For peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin punches back harder. Nothing is proven more powerful for 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin clears. Now try Claritin Liquid.
Today in history, a high-profile murder trial gets underway, a massive car company files for bankruptcy, and a fire threatens a movie vault.
That's right. We'll take you back on this date in history. June 1st, 2004, the trial of Scott Peterson began. Peterson was accused of killing his wife, Lacey Peterson, and their unborn child. The jury would convict Peterson on both murder counts, and he would be sentenced to death. After the death sentence was overturned, he would be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. That happened back in 2021.
In 2009, an American automotive giant filed for bankruptcy. General Motors entered Chapter 11 on June 1st. Then President Barack Obama announced the government would provide the company with a $30 million loan.
And finally, in 2008, a massive fire broke out at Universal Studios in Los Angeles. 10 firefighters were injured in this. The fire damaged the studio's video vault and destroyed several movie sets. Studio officials said that nothing irreplaceable was lost as a result of the fire. Well, that's good.
All right, in local news, Yakima's official FIFA World Cup fan zone has released its watch party lineup.
This is going to be big this summer. That's right. 4 free events will be held at the Sozo Sports Complex, featuring matchups between Mexico, South Korea, that's on June 18th, Team USA and Australia on June 19th, and Mexico and, is that Chechnya? On June 24th. Team USA will be taking on Turkey June 25th. Organizers say that each event will include food trucks, family activities, a beer garden, and World Cup themed giveaways.
Fans are encouraged to reserve free tickets ahead of time.
I think that's what the whole summer is going to be.
Yeah.
The World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to hear a lot about that, right?
That's for sure.
All right, stay with us. One final check of your weather forecast for the first week of June.
In the Korean War, Fred served his country with honor. Then he came home to serve his community, opening Fred's Appliance, a store built on trust, family, and service. 64 years later, we're still family-owned, still local, and still here for you. This Memorial Day, we honor those who served like Fred and invite you to check out what's on sale. Swing into Fred's today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
2 Latin hitmakers take over one stage at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Brindis por Siempre and Grupo Control, live for one unforgettable outdoor show of cumbia and grupera hits. On August 1st, join the fiesta and dance all night long. Every ticket is good for free play. Ticket options include table seating with meet and greet, premium reserve seats, and lawn seats. Tickets are on sale now at wildhorseresort.com or on the app. Only at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
Behold, the DQ $7 meal deal with $2 Blizzard upgrade. Proof that saving big doesn't have to mean eating small. Full-sized foods, fully flavorful. It's fulfillment that tastes like fulfillment. Try it with the limited time drumstick with peanuts Blizzard and really let your full flag fly. The $7 meal deal. DQ, happy tastes good.
Vance has been keeping homes comfortable since 1986. We've got you covered for heating, cooling, and electric. We do it all. Maintenance, repair, and installation. Just give us a call. We'll be right there. Our professional technicians fix it right and fix it fast. We guarantee you'll be happy with our equipment and service. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Ready to refresh your home for less? At the Tri-County Partners Habitat store, find home upgrades, electrical, lighting, flooring, furniture, outdoor pavers, and more at affordable prices. And new this season, we design and sell custom cabinets. Best of all, every purchase supports Habitat's mission, helping build homes for local families. Great prices, greater purpose. Visit the Habitat store today. Your next project starts here.
Okay, you got this. It's just a laxative. How scary could it be? You can do hard things.
Honey, relax. It's Miralax. It works with the water in your body to hydrate and soften for gentle relief.
Relax. It's Miralax. Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
Happy June 1st. It is the first day of meteorological summer.
Oh.
Summer solstice, though, not till June 21st. So anyway, there you go. Highs in the 70s and 80s. We're going to stay mostly dry this week. We are trending windy again on Wednesday and then again on Friday and Saturday. Tonight, looking pretty good. I see clear skies. Well, partly cloudy actually out there, but overall not going to see any rain. Tomorrow, temperatures warming up a few degrees with 0 chances of rain and some breezy winds picking up in the afternoon. So good looking forecast. Again, I know all the graduates, the parties, barbecues. I've been seeing all the photo shoots. So that's going to cooperate this week.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.